Hiya one, hope you're all okay. I thought because I'd read Winnie in Space, I'd read another Winnie the Witch book, and I picked this one because we've had all that lovely sunny weather and it's been making me want to go to the seaside, and I know that some people have been to the seaside now that lockdown restrictions are changing a bit. So I thought I'd pick this one, but actually today it's gone a bit grey and rainy. But we can still think about the seaside. So this one, Winnie at the seaside. Yes, remember I said how there's always a picture in the beginning? On the title page. It was a very hot summer. That's what we've been having, haven't we? Winnie the Witch felt hot and tired. Wilbur, her cat, felt hot and tired too. I want to swim, Wilbur, Winnie said. Let's go to the seaside. Winnie found her beach towel, her beach bag and her beach umbrella. She jumped on her broomstick. Wilbur jumped on her shoulder and they were off. They flew over hot towns, hot roads, hot cars, and then they came to the sea. There were lots of people on the beach, but Winnie found a place for her towel. See, she's found a space there. She put up her beach umbrella and got ready for her swim. Look after my bag and broomstick, Wilbur, Winnie said as she ran into the water. It was lovely in the sea. Winnie splashed through the water and skipped over the little waves. She was having a lovely time. Wilbur sat and watched her. He couldn't swim. He didn't like water. He hated getting wet. Winnie dived into the water. It was such fun. But the water started to creep up the sand, up to Winnie's towel. Wilbur jumped onto Winnie's beach umbrella. Meow! Why do you think that's happened? Why do you think the water's coming up? Then the sea picked Winnie up, turned her over 3 times and dumped her on the sand. The water washed over Winnie's towel and came halfway up her beach bag. Meow! Cried Wilbur. He didn't want to get wet. Oh dear, said Winnie. She shook some seaweed out of her hair. Don't worry, Wilbur. We'll just move further up the beach. She picked up her beach bag and her towel. My broomstick, cried Winnie. Where's my broomstick? She looked everywhere. No broomstick. Can you see where it is? Then she looked out to sea. There was her broomstick floating away. Stop! Winnie shouted, but her broomstick didn't stop. How will we get home, Wilbur? Cried Winnie. Then she had an idea. She grabbed her beach bag, took out her magic wand, waved it 5 times. Get ready to wave your magic wand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shouted, Abracadabra! The broomstick, sorry, did I show you the picture? The broomstick stopped. Then it started to come back, but a surfer was in the way. Whoosh went the broomstick high up in the air, and it landed on a whale. The whale didn't want a broomstick on its back. Whoosh went the broomstick high up in the air in a great spout of water. Splash! Winnie's broomstick had come back. Winnie was pleased. The other people on the beach were not pleased. They were very wet. Wilbur was not pleased either. Oh, look where Wilbur is. He was very wet, very sandy, and rather squashed. Oh dear, Winnie said. We'd better go home, Wilbur. She packed everything up. Then Winnie and Wilbur zoomed up into the sky. They were soon home again. It was still hot in Winnie's garden. Winnie still felt hot and tired. Then she had a wonderful idea. She took her magic wand out of her beach bag, shut her eyes, waved it 3 times. You ready? 1, 2, 3, and shouted, "Abracadabra!" What do you think she's managed to get with that spell? Oh, I wish I could do this. There, in her garden, was a beautiful swimming pool. Winnie dived in. She swam up and down, and then she floated on her back. "This is lovely, Wilbur," she said. "It's much nicer than the seaside." Anything's nicer than the seaside, thought Wilbur. That's the end of the story. And there's the picture at the back again. So I hope you enjoyed that story. I wondered if you could do a couple of jobs for me after that. So 1, Winnie went to the seaside. So could you draw me or paint me or whatever you've got? See if you could do me a picture of the seaside and the things that you like at the seaside. So you might draw a bucket and spade if you like doing sand castles. You might draw shells. Harrison likes to look in rock pools. Do you get an ice cream? Do you get fish and chips? Okay, so you could draw all your favourite things about the seaside. That's job number 1. Job number 2, can you please have a think? So I would absolutely have loved to do what Winnie did, especially in lockdown. Harrison and I were saying we miss going to the swimming pool. So imagine if you could wave your wand and you could make something appear in your garden or outside your house. Would it be a swimming pool, park, cafe, a massive trampoline place? See if you can draw me a picture and write about that. So I hope you're okay, year 1. See you soon. Bye.